Even stilte. T-shirt. Waar is mijn Dinico? Fucking awesome! Ik krijg nou ook een mystery. Ook niet. Hey, de mis! Alleen maar heels, dus nog steeds niet echt een normale face. Kijk, Baron. Wat doe jij? Wat bij de end is fictief toch? Wat bij de end. Ik zie hem wel.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first accompanied by Ambrose and Ambrose, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds. Here's the Intercontinental Champion, the
For the 7th-time Intercontinental Champion set to defend his championship here tonight.
For het eerst.
Accompanied by the gorgeous Maurice and the Miztourage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to watch your favorite TV shows and movies online with Hulu. Get next day unlimited instant streaming access to all WWE's weekly programs, including Raw, SmackDown, Main Event, NXT, and 205. Visit Hulu.com for a free trial and start watching your favorite WWE shows.
Jullie zijn veel superstars, man. Je kunt helemaal niks, want anders zijn niet de minste
I know it's not likely, but hopefully someday can achieve the level of success, the A-list lifestyle that the Miz lives, with Maurice by his side, with Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas watching his back. What a way to live, guys.
Zet een rommelvraag.
I mean, you got to give Miz a lot of credit. I mean, he's pulled off a hell of a career. 10 years on this belt.
You were mesmerized with the Miztourage.
I was looking at Maurice.
Fair enough. We'll never blame you on that one.
I mean, the outfit is awesome.
Oh, die horse. Al moet je nooit tegen die moeilijk tegen die altijd spelen. Zo'n vindt hij gewoon. Bij Baron is het moeilijk, en dat was echt wel iets met Kevin altijd bij Chelsea.
Dean Ambrose. On the Great Balls of Fire Facebook WWE page, explained that Miz has been wrapped up his whole life in carving out this evil empire built around the Intercontinental Championship. He's barricaded himself in this armor of defense. But Miz, the boogeyman is coming. The boogeyman is Dean Ambrose. He said Miz is nervous, Miz is sweating. Dean Ambrose had a great night's sleep. He's ready for tonight. He doesn't sweat. Well, this just all proves to me that Dean Ambrose is, as advertised, delusional. Dean Ambrose thinks he's the boogeyman and that the Miz's empire is evil. The Miz is what you should aspire to. Is Apple an evil empire? Is Ford or all these great, is WWE an evil empire, Cole? No, absolutely not. Remember back at Extreme Rules, last month, Miz defeated Dean Ambrose to win the Intercontinental Championship. That Miz even upgraded Bo Dallas' attire. He did? Of course, Cole, if you knew anything about fashion, you would know that at least some of what Bo Dallas has got going on is fashionable. Well, Axel looks very fashionable from the Miztourage. Miz and Ambrose get set to start things off. Dean Ambrose says, wait just a minute, and he goes right after Curtis Axel. That's a wise move by Ambrose after what the Miztourage did to him last week on Monday Night Raw. Or perhaps a terrible move. I mean, you might as well take out the Miztourage if it's an option, but you're just exposing yourself for the Miz to capitalize.
Come on, guys. Dean Ambrose, he's going to fight, but the odds are totally against him tonight. Miz looked very confident.
And now it's Bo Dallas who feels the wrath of the lunatic fringe.
Wow,
and Miz still has not been able to get out of the blocks here, and look at Ambrose go. Got to be impressed thus far. Ambrose handling all of the Miztourage quite well thus far.
I am impressed, but how long can Dean Ambrose keep this up?
And now Axel, and there's the Miztourage. There's your answer, Booker. Dividends. Curtis Axel creating a momentary diversion, and Intercontinental Champion makes Ambrose pay.
I mean, the thing is, guys, the Miz is capable of going out here and handling this situation all on his own. I say, he got 10 years on this belt here. You don't last that long in the WWE by accident.
So wait a minute, he's capable of doing it on his own, yet he's out here with Axel, Bo, and his wife.
Why not have a little help? Why not?
That's right, you had an entire court. Forgot about that. What's wrong with sharing the wealth? And Miz now in control of Dean Ambrose. been a very interesting rivalry over the past number of months. SmackDown Live began between these two, then they came over to Raw and continues here. Ambrose, shoulders down, looks to win the Intercontinental title. Almost had him kick out at 2. Oh my goodness. Miz first. Miz for the victory and to retain, and Dean gets the shoulder up.
I like the courage of Dean Ambrose. I mean, this guy, he's got a lot of fight in him, but he needs to totally rethink certain situations. Walking out here in a 3-on-1 situation, come on, man.
Well, Booker, I mean, he's got a title opportunity. What's he going to say? I don't want to come out because there's 3 other people outside the ring? I mean, this is what Dean does. This is how he lives his life. He never backs down. He doesn't give up. And Miz, right to the back of the neck.
Look, the odds don't look good for Dean Ambrose, especially when you consider champion's advantage. The only way to win the Intercontinental title is by pinfall or submission. Disqualification won't do the job. Countout won't do the job, as we just saw with Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks.
Remember the last time these two men met when Ambrose was the champ? He didn't have champion's advantage because remember the no disqualification rule was in effect. So if Dean had been disqualified, he would have lost. There's Bo and Axel looking on.
Uh-oh.
Miz continuing the assault.
Miz could be looking for his infamous it kicks.
Miz has not been happy with Dean because of the marital rift that had been caused by the lunatic fringe between Miz and Maurice.
Okay, let me ask you one question, Cole. If you were married to Maurice and somebody else made her mad at you, you would want to fight them too, no?
Well, David Otunga on the kickoff show tonight theorized that Dean Ambrose planned that out, that he did that to help Miz get off his game. I'm not sure if Ambrose plans anything out. I think everything he does is spur of the moment. This is the pace that Miz wants. Dean likes that frantic pace.
Miz is going to make a point tonight, guys. I mean, to go out here and defend this championship here.
Dean rolls him up here, trying to make a point himself and a kick out.
Oh, right on target.
Told you guys, Miz looked confident tonight. He's got an extra little more pep in his step.
Well, weren't you more confident when you had 3 or 4 people around the ring?
Yes, I was, especially when the guy walked out into it.
Dean,
looking for dirty deeds.
Almost had him. Miz realized he was in trouble. Dean with a swinging neck breaker.
Playing field neutralized momentarily. Might be the best opportunities Ambrose has had to this point in the match.
Come on, champ! Come on, champ! Come on!
Back to his feet, Dean Ambrose now, looking to build a little bit of momentum against the champion. Down goes the Miz.
Oh, what a clothesline. Ambrose starting to roll. The Intercontinental Champion's in a precarious situation.
Ambrose now with Miz up top.
Oh, looking for no. Oh, God.
We're getting a new champ right here, guys.
Cover for the Intercontinental title. 3rd time a charm. Oh, and a kick out. Dean trying to win the Intercontinental gold for a 3rd time here tonight.
Come on, man! Get up, baby! Get up!
Here the Miz Taraj trying to wheel Miz on.
Come on, man!
Ambrose looking for a suplex. Is able to counter. Oh, wow.
That was a counter right there, right to the knee.
And Dean did not allow it to bother him, though. That one did.
Once again, smart strategy by the Miz. Target a body part and pick it apart.
Yeah, maybe set up for the figure 4 leg lock, which Miz has used on a number of occasions.
Oh, this isn't going to do Ambrose any favors.
Oh, not at all. Look at Miz targeted in the knee, and Dean Ambrose in a world of trouble.
I'm going to ask Ambrose if Maurice is just as beautiful upside down.
Oh, yes. Drop kick to the bad knee. Miz again.
Yes. No. That's the one thing, that's the one difference in the Miz. As he's gotten older, he's perfected his technique, his strategy, the style of going out there just taking a man apart.
Next moves.
Boom.
Ambrose with a hellacious clothesline. Might have bought himself a few minutes.
Yeah, but how bad is his knee? Miz is really targeted. Dean trying to get some feeling back, trying to make it back to his feet.
Also looks like Ambrose has been hit right in the mouth. See crimson in his teeth. Uh-oh.
Here it is.
En dit is de pay-per-view waar Dean gaat bloed.
Ambrose is going to tap out. Is Miz going to retain the title here tonight?
Bloed. Alleen moet je tappen.
Miz got his lock right in the center of the ring.
Someone call me an Uber to the after party. It's going to be a celebration.
Ambrose trying to make it to the rope and reverse the pressure by flipping on his belly. Ambrose about a hand's length away now from the bottom rope. Dean trying desperately to pull himself there. Can he make it? Force the break, and he does. But has the damage been done? Figure 4 was locked on the bad knee for a long time.
You don't have 2 good legs. You can't plant to throw punches. So much of your offense is taken away. My goodness. Like Ambrose might have a serious injury. He can't even stand up. The referee should stop this.
About 80% of Dean offense is punches and kicks as well. Right now he's in dire straits.
I know what it's
The lunatic fringe is going to have to dig down. The kick stolen from SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan.
Bite your tongue, Cole. From here on out, they're called the It Kicks. They're property of The Miz, and they are awesome.
Maybe his propaganda machine's going to say that, but...
Yes. 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 Op zijn kop alsjeblieft houden. Ja, die gaat...
Here we go.
Got one Dean though, back to his feet, little slap to the champ. And now Dean's like, come on, bring it. Miz got a little bit out of control, just what Ambrose wanted.
Ambrose must be feeling the adrenaline. That left leg seems to be holding up pretty well all of a sudden.
Yeah, slow to the top rope, but he's still able to capitalize. Flying elbow, hooks the leg.
Dean Ambrose performs his best on adrenaline, guys.
Sometimes your best isn't good enough when you're dealing with a world-class athlete that's elite, like The Miz.
Take nothing away from The Miz, and then it comes down to how much time you put in, how many championships, and right now he's putting together a great career.
Yeah, Maurice up on the apron. Miz from behind, looking for the skull. Ambrose able to counter. Kick right to the feet, though. Now The Miz is getting dividends. You think? And Dean Ambrose fighting back. Now Dean's fired up.
Til hem op, jongens.
Uh-oh.
Off the top rope. Oh, the bad knee, though. Dean landed on the bad knee.
Zo.
Poor Maurice is so concerned.
No punishment that this man Dean Ambrose can take. He thrives on pain, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Ambrose trying to drag his carcass to the top rope with one good leg.
Oh, caught him. 30 D's connecting.
Oh, give it a
That's it.
And Maurice.
Ja! Ja, nee, ja, goed. Nee, niks aan de hand. Roodweg is roodweg.
Maurice is an absolute godsend. What a wonderful wife.
Die wist die denk dat hij...
Now she pulls Miz out of harm's way.
Lekker voor je. You crowd suck. You crowd suck. You crowd suck. You crowd suck.
Down goes Miz.
Sucks.
Still, once again, the bad wheel of Ambrose could be too much to overcome.
Ja, dit gaat wel. Mag dit wel? Als hij dan nog
Ambrose
pak hem boom. Ja,
Oh, is meant to be so.
assist van boom.
Assist, jawel. Kick out. Als het geen finish is.
Boringheid. Ja, ik had ook wel verwacht. Ik had hem één keer uittikken, maar nee, dus.
Die is zo slecht.
Cubans coming. There's going to be rosé everywhere. Vote down. It's going to say Freebird.
Come on, guys. Take nothing away from Dean Ambrose. Miz had to pull out all to stop tonight here in Dallas.
like to thank the Miz.